single biggest reason for using Frog at the British School of Paris is that it has always provided us with the flexibility we've needed so that as an organisation we can respond to change. And the recent changes that we've just experienced have put us in a difficult position, and thanks to Frog we've been able to respond to the needs of a remote population. So we built a site called Remote Learning, and our platform provides lessons for every single child in the school, and Frog has been flexible enough for us to tailor the needs of the platform to those of the teacher and the pupils. So you'll see it's used in a very, very different way. I'll start just by looking at our 12s and 13. What we've basically done is built a site for every subject, for every year group, and period by period over the course of the week. So if I look, let's say, at Monday period 3, we'll see Monday period 3, you'll see we've used the notice board widget, and that's the timetable for our year 12 class on period 3. So at 10 o'clock the children will come to this page, and they'll click on the contents and they'll see exactly what the teacher's asking them to do. Now, it's not all Frog based work, but Frog is what draws it all together for us. So you'll see lesson by lesson. So you can now see that we have actually run remote learning for 6 weeks, and there's 6 weeks worth of lessons provided for the children. Teachers thought of different ways of using the notice board widget. So for example, if I go into the 31st of March here, teachers simply posted a sheet that she's pre-prepared with all of the information and all of the work that she would expect the children to do. Quite a nice way to use the widget. Younger classes, so if I go into year 1, the platform was developed in exactly the same way, but the teachers said that doesn't respond to our particular needs. Our needs are very different, so we looked at doing the platform slightly differently for them, and so I'll show you an example now. And what they wanted was to use the site to deliver all of their resources for that lesson, that day. And all of these resources have been developed by the teacher and delivered to the families, and the families have worked together with the children to support the process of remote learning. And you can see the amount of work that has gone in on a daily basis, but it's very different to the way we're delivering our work to our senior school pupils. And that's just one lesson, one day's work for one class. If we look to see how a teacher within year 6 has employed the platform, you'll see that they're making use of the widgets, the notice board widget, that the information is displayed for the children for every day, and then driving them towards their actual pages rather than placing all the resources on the remote learning site. They drive the children towards the resources that are already developed. So if we now move out of this area and we just go to the junior school and we look at our year 6 pages and we look at literacy and then the storytelling exercise, we can see that the storytelling pages have been updated and the children are drawn to these elements. and resources created by some of our teachers themselves as well, which is really nice. So again, we're able to look at the resources that the teacher's delivering, and then access to things like files that are stored on our primary workplace. Froggers has provided us with a very reliable platform for use by all stakeholders in the community. The aspect I'm going to show you now is how parents can contribute from home directly to the platform, saving the need for sending in images, etc. Nursery parents are uploading photos directly to the platform. They are then approved by the teacher before they go live to the site for the rest of the community to see. This process is very, very simple and can be executed with ease using a mobile phone, which suits most of our parents. The analytics widget gives a fair indication of how much the platform is being used. This is the Easter holiday period. We had 3 weeks prior to this period. Then you can see how our numbers, our hits have grown over the course of a working week, and then troughed over the weekend, and then grown again. And it's a fairly consistent pattern, and has been over the 8-week period that we found ourselves in so far. And during all of that period, we have suffered no time where we've not been able to access the system, so no downtime at all, which I think is a wonderful, wonderful credit